two of rugby's most legendary warriors, known for their fearless play and unstoppable power, Jerry Collins and Sébastien Chabal. But who truly ruled the battlefield? Who would come out on top if these two titans clashed face to face? This isn't just a battle of strength or size. It's a story of raw grit, heart, and unforgettable impact on the game. Stick around to the end because the answer might surprise you. Starting with their physical presence, Jerry Collins and Sébastien Chabal are giants in their own right, yet built quite differently to dominate their respective roles on the field. Jerry Collins, who stood at 6 feet 4 inches tall and weighed around 112 kilograms, 247 pounds. His position was number 6, a role that demands a blend of brute strength, speed, and endurance. Collins was renowned for his explosive power and relentless work rate. He wasn't just big, he was an engine that really ran out of fuel. His physicality was matched by his agility, making him one of the most feared loose forwards in the world during his prime. Sébastien Chabal, on the other hand, was slightly taller, standing at 6 feet and 6 inches, and tipping the scales at approximately 115 kilograms, 254 pounds. He usually played as a lock or back row forward, positions that call for raw physical dominance, especially in scrums and lineouts. Chabal was infamous for his intimidating presence, wild hair, a thick beard, and a look that could freeze opponents in their tracks before a single tackle was even made. His nickname, the Caveman, perfectly captured his style, rugged, powerful, and almost primal. Chabal's strength was legendary, and he combined that with surprisingly good handling skills for a man of his size. While both players had similar weights, their builds and athletic profiles influenced how they played. Collins was explosive and relentless, often driving through tackles and winning crucial ball at the breakdown. His tackling was ferocious, and he had an uncanny ability to anticipate plays and disrupt the opposition. His fitness allowed him to maintain high intensity across a full match, constantly hunting for opportunities to impact the game. Chabal, meanwhile, was a force of nature in tight spaces, smashing through defenders and creating momentum for his team. He was more of a battering ram, using his sheer size and strength to overpower opponents rather than outpace them. His physical presence made him a nightmare for any team to handle, especially in close-quarter battles. When it comes to their careers, Jerry Collins was a cornerstone of New Zealand rugby. He burst onto the scene in the early 2000s, quickly establishing himself as a dominant number 6 for the All Blacks. Jerry Collins' career spanned over a decade, playing for the powerhouse teams like the Hurricanes and Super Rugby and earning 48 caps for New Zealand. His playing style was defined by fearless approach. He never shied away from contact and was known for putting his body on the line time and time again. Collins was also respected for his leadership qualities, often seen as a quiet but determined presence in the locker room. Some of his most memorable moments include his performances during the Tri-Nations and Rugby World Cups, where he showcased an uncanny ability to break tackles and turn defence into attack. Sébastien Chabal's career took a different route, centred mainly in Europe. He played for several top French clubs like Bourgogne and Racing 92, as well as the English club Sale Sharks. Internationally, he earned 62 caps for France, becoming one of the most recognisable figures in world rugby. Chabal's career was marked by his physical dominance and the utmost mythical status amongst fans. His popularity went just beyond rugby enthusiasts. He became a cult figure due to his wild appearance and tough playing style. On the pitch, he was a reliable ball carrier and an aggressive defender, often setting the tone early in the matches. His performances in the Six Nations Championship and the European club competitions cemented his reputation as one of the toughest players of his generation. Looking deeper into their strengths and weaknesses reveals what made each of them unique. Jerry Collins was arguably one of the best at the breakdown, the contest for the ball after a tackle. His tackling was fierce and he had a knack for winning turnovers, a skill set that can change the momentum of a game instantly. Collins was also extremely versatile, able to adapt his game to different situations and maintain high work rates throughout the entire match. However, injuries occasionally hampered his career, something that's unfortunately common for players who put themselves through tough physical punishment. Despite this, he consistently delivered high-impact performances until his ultimate passing in 2015, which left a huge void in the rugby world. Sébastien Chabal's strengths were centred around his physicality and intimidation. His size and raw power made him almost impossible to stop when he carried the ball. Chabal excelled in tight contact situations, where his strength could shine through. He was also known for his stamina, often maintaining intensity throughout the entire match. However, some critics pointed out that Chabal's skill set was somewhat limited compared to more versatile back row players, particularly in open play and tactical awareness. But what he lacked in finesse, he made up with sheer aggression and presence. Imagine a head-to-head matchup between these two thrilling legends. Collins with his relentless energy and breakdown mastery against Chabal's imposing power and physical dominance would be a clash for the ages. Collins would likely try to use his speed and agility to outwork Chabal, constantly targeting him in tackles and rucks. Meanwhile, Chabal would look to impose himself early, use his size and strength to drive Collins backwards and create space for his teammates. The battle on the loose forwards would be intense, but Collins' ability to recover and contest ball might give him a slight edge in maintaining possession and disrupting Chabal's momentum. Their eras and styles also play a role in how they performed. Collins was part of a New Zealand system known for speed, skill, and physicality, combined with intelligent game management. Chabal's rugby landscape was more focused on European physical contests and set-piece dominance. This difference might mean that Collins' speed and fitness could overwhelm Chabal in the wide-open game, while Chabal could capitalise on tighter, forward-dominated scenarios. It's also worth noting that Collins' ability to read the game and his exceptional breakdown skills would be crucial in any direct confrontation. Off the field, both left lasting legacies that go beyond their match stats. Jerry Collins' story is deeply touching due to his tragic early death in a car accident at just 34 years old. The rugby community mourned at one of the toughest men in the game has ever seen. His courage and dedication inspired countless players and fans alike, and his memory continues to be celebrated worldwide. In contrast, Sébastien Chabal's legacy includes his media presence and markability. His distinctive look and charisma turned him into a global rugby ambassador, helping popularise the sport in a non-traditional market. His personality and style gave rugby a broader culture reach, making him more than just a player. He even became the face of several campaigns, bringing rugby's tough image into the mainstream and inspiring new generations. When it comes to deciding who wins between Jerry Collins and Sébastien Chabal, it ultimately comes down to the facts we have. Collins' versatility, fitness, and skill set at the breakdown offer a dynamic edge, while Chabal's physical intimidation and raw power make him a formidable opponent. If this battle was settled purely on stats, Collins' all-round game and ability to impact various facets of play might tip the scales in his favour. But Chabal's overwhelming physical presence would never allow the contest to be easy. In reality, both were champions in their own right, warriors who defined an era and pushed the limits of physical rugby. The debate will likely continue among fans, but what's undeniable is that both players brought something special to the game. A mix of power, passion, and unforgettable moments that still echo in the stadiums and highlight reels today. Ever wanted to create your own rugby highlights channel just like this one? With my course, the YouTube Creator Toolkit, I show you exactly how I do it, from the tools I use to the templates I built. You get everything. Just copy, paste, and start creating. Learn how to grow your channel, keep viewers hooked, and turn views into income. Click the link in the description below to learn more and start your channel today. Now back to the video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the clash of the rugby titans, make sure you like this video, share it with your mates, and subscribe for more epic rugby content. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Who do you think was the ultimate rugby warrior? Jerry Collins or Sébastien Chabal? Let's get the debate started. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace.